There we go. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope you're all doing really, really well. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm on the ForgeCraft 1 server this evening. I have a hunch. I have no concrete details on this, but basically there's a pattern. The average ForgeCraft server is updated religiously, ritualistically even. And they normally only go 3 to 4 days. And then, maybe, early on it's every single day. Then it's every 2 days, then it's every 3 days. Then it stretches out to where it's about once a week. Once you go for about a week or two and there's no updates, I think a reset is imminent. I don't know if it's going to be this server or another server, though. I'm not sure, but something's stirring. I don't think it's going to happen tonight, though. But in the next week, I can see within the next week something big happening. Everybody's back from PAX. 1.9 is starting to kind of solidify a little bit. There's some mods out there for it, so we'll see. But tonight, we're on ForgeCraft 1, which is MC-1.8.9. I've got Flint and Steel and Jedco keeping me company, plus a few other folks here and there. I am actually in the ForgeCraft voice chat channel. Nobody's there yet, though. It's just me. We'll see if anybody pops up. I'm going to change over. There we go. Fade in. And I'm at the Jungle Base Alpha. There's no Jungle Base Beta. It's just Alpha. Yep, still weird. I'm going to go check out McJitty's place. I think he's got a mining dimension that I want to go step in, but I need to see if it's powered. Shadowstar WS is lurking. I'm here semi-lurking. How's things? Good, Winterblade Gaming. How are you? Good. I want to remind everybody, I do have that sponsor button. If you feel so compelled to support what I do and help me pay the bills and whatnot, and pay for all the software that I use to entertain and put out videos, I would very much appreciate it. Even if you can't do that, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up, hit that like button down there below the video. That definitely helps us YouTubers. It helps us with search rankings. It helps with a whole bunch of stuff on the back end, basically. And it lets other people know, and that helps me. So yeah, Jedco says, been there, done that. Yep, Jedco is actually one of our sponsors. Thank you very much, Jedco. It pays for my coffee addiction. You have no idea. Yes, Flint and Steel, question mark. What are you confused about, Flint and Steel? Winterblade Gaming is trying to figure out how to do a new feature for their mod, but otherwise good. What mod do you maintain or work on, Winterblade? I think I've forgotten. I am going to... boing. Let's get over here. I'm going to see... First I gotta eat some. And let's hit the slingshot. That's what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to relocate that to 5. Because reasons. Boing. Hook. Can I get... Oh, I can. Dun it. I'm just flying backwards by the seat of my pants. Oh, this is... Fiddlesticks and fiddle-dee-dee. A lot of fiddling. Whee! Is there a better way to fly? Maybe. I can't remember it though. Let's... Boing. That's gonna be a splashdown. Oh well. Crafting harmonics. That's right, the recipe manager for 1.9. You are the person behind the mod that I think is, for right now at least, the only option. The Mind Tweaker style mod that's the only option since Mind Tweaker hasn't been updated yet. And Stan Hebben, the guy behind Mind Tweaker, I think has been pretty busy with real life stuff. I'm not sure. Yeah. Boing. Have I mentioned that I love the Lavender Fields biome? I think I have. It's just so, oh gosh, different from normal biomes. Boink, 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 boink. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's a blood magic ritual. That is that what the new stones look like? Wow, that's weird. Okay. That's a blood magic ritual that has probably either pulled that item down or it's mining it. I can't remember which one it is. I think that's the one that pulls ores up out of the ground. Boink, 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 boink. Let's eat some, eat some. Bigram of the Jungle, look out for that tree. Thank you very much, Jedko. It's pretty much it. I have liked parts of having the jungle base, but there have been drawbacks to having the jungle base. Whoa, go back. Radioactive. Oh, that's deep resonance stuff. Come on. A little bit of hitchy poo. There we go. Power cell. See, it's constantly tapped up. This is his deep resonance setup. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. Let's go back to 5. Whoa. Boing. Yep. Boink. Boink. Crunch. Okay. This goes to Dial to McJitty's place, which I think is the house. Okay, he was talking about how there's some of these. Oh, Prismarine. Right. Oh my gosh. Apparently the end actually has been opened, and there is a teleporter there, supposedly. I was considering, he gave me permission, by the way, to raid his place, because I think the server is on its way out. I don't think we're going to be around for a lot longer. So I'm probably just going to borrow a few things here and there. Famous last words. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what? I want to see if the end is open, or one of his... Let's see. Dimension Inscriber. Dimension Builder. Okay, yeah. McJitty test, and it is 100% powered. Okay. Heard a noise. Oh, skeletons. Okay. Anyway, no big deal. Trying to make it to where, let's see, this is Winterblade Gaming. I'm trying to make it to where pack makers can set different recipes based on the difficulty level the player uses. That would be a very cool feature. That slingshot looks like a lot of fun, says Rikarikun? I'm guessing. Rikarikun? It is, but it's got its drawbacks. You can only fire it backwards. You can't look where you're going. So you have to aim backwards and shoot straight up. And I hit a lot of trees. Sasha Gearmain says, hi, Vagram. Hi, Sasha. What's going on? I think there's also Craft Tweaker, which was based on the Mind Tweaker code. Not sure how updated it is, though. Yeah, see, that's a good point, Winterblade. Blinton Steel says, that storage looks really cool. This storage up here, dude, this is actually modular storage from RF Tools. This is one of my absolute most favoritist. It's not a word, not a phrase even. One of my absolute most favoritist methods for storing. Oh god. No, go back. Put that back. I'm actually gonna get a stack of those just in case. This is my most favorite method of storing large items, even mixed inventories. If it's a single item, like if it's just sandstone or sand, I get putting it in a barrel or, you know, storage drawers or whatever. But stuff like this, all this mixed inventory, yeah, this is one of the best ways to do it. It carries more stuff. The only thing that rivals storage in that is actually, I think, AE2. That's it. And AE2 hasn't been ported to 1.8.9. So how's everybody doing this evening? It's just me on the server still. We just had the We All Playcast people, the We All Playcast, they're twitch.tv/We All Playcast. We just had them join ForgeCraft last night, so we have some new blood, which is right about the time that's how I also know that I think there's going to be a server reset soon, is because the only time that we go back through and check all the people that have been suggested for membership and voted on, the only time we do that is when it's fixing to be a server reset. So yeah, it's kind of a giveaway. Why am I getting stuff popping into my inventory? Okay, this is the dialing device. I'm gonna do here. This is the spear. I think that's where I am right now. Dyer's base. Okay. McJitty spear. Oh, end hub. Okay. Mining dimension. Oh, Dyer Dim 1? What? Okay. I didn't know there was a Dyer dimension. Wait a minute. Dialed to Dyer Dim. I don't have permission. Hang on a sec. Hold on. There is a, what is it called? A analyzer? Yep. Destination analyzer. I need a machine frame, which is basically, I need 1, 2 of those. And then, go away. Okay. Yeah, so I need to do machine frame first. And then we get this, and we put ender pearls all the way around it. Why am I making a destination analyzer? Well, I'll tell you. I don't think this needs any power, does it? Dyer Dim. Maybe I need to... Hang on a sec. Put it right there. Put it there. Check. Matter receiver power low. There we go. I almost died. Be careful. It is not powered on the other end, says Sasha Gearmain. Yeah. They don't need power, but that's why I made this thing, is because I can check. I have no way of checking otherwise. See, you guys can probably see, like, the beam is different or something, and that's why you said that. I can't tell that. So I need a matter checkery thing. You heard me. Okay. I'm just going to get random ender pearls. So I can't go there. That's bad. Mining dimension. Check. Okay. So I can dial that. Actually, I'm going to interrupt and then dial it. Wait a minute, what? Check. Dial okay. If I dial this one, matter receiver low power. Okay. Dark Breacher, what's going on? Ricky Raccoon says, haha, nobody said my name like that in a while. Let's see. Flint and Steel asked, that storage looks really cool. Does it need power? No, it doesn't. That's why I love it. Easy Storage also is a mod for that kind of stuff, says Joshua Anderson. That's a good point. I've never looked at it, though. Sounds cool. Dixie W. Hi, Dixie. What's going on? Okay. The checker, the analyzer, says that destination analyzer says this is okay. In theory. So I'm going to go over there. I've got this handy. Seems okay. Okay, that's weird. There are spears in the sky and on the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, I've been here before. I have been here before once. I don't remember why, but I have been here. I think I came here to do some mining once. As a matter of fact, I think this is where I initially did some mining. Made this little hut and everything. Yeah, I remember this. A lot of stone. Oh, I want those. Okay, I do remember this dimension. I made that mining shaft. Yeah, those are filled with water. And then I think there are some that are end stone. Let's go over here and see what this is. Hang on a sec. Alley-oop! Oh, gods. Ah! Okay. A random stripe of desert. That's weird. Emerald block. That's flat colored block, so it's emerald colored. Emerald colored. Yep, I've raided a whole bunch of these little radio buildings already. Okay, yeah, I remember this. What is that? Karen Walker. Hello, Karen. What's going on? What's that? Hardened dirt. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I remember what this one is. Let's go back here. Bouncy, bouncy. Hello, Monsignor Chicken. Let's go back here. And I'm gonna do the sphere. That should take me back to where I went. And I crashed. Awesome. Got a face cam real quick. Welcome to ForgeCraft. I think it's funny that we're probably going to be moving up to 1.9 here in the next month or so. And 1.8.9 isn't even stable yet. Julian Archer said, did somebody call me? Maybe? That bright white Mojang loading screen. Let's see. Joshua Anderson says, I still miss AE2. I've learned to cope without it. AE2 had way too many problems in 1.7.10. There were memory leaks. There were tons of issues with ways you could just brick a server's TPS by making the slightest problem with ways things were plugged in. So yeah, I sympathize Joshua Anderson because there is nothing more frustrating than when you can get things so organized with AE2 and then you're in a mod pack that doesn't have AE2. It's like, that can be frustrating. Karen Walker says, I'm good, Bagram was just watching your other stream for The Division. I think that's probably going to be the last Division stream. A, that game is horribly optimized, so I could barely get a playable frame rate in it. B, it's kind of dead. Nobody's playing it. So I don't think it's going to be a thing. Joshua Anderson says, I hate the 1.9 combat system. Oh, Julian Anderson. Yeah, my IGN is rub a chicken. I forgot about that. Yeah, Joshua Anderson, I haven't really messed with it much yet, so I can sympathize on it being different, the change, but I am actually kind of eager. I'm excited about the dual slot thing, because it opens up a lot of possibilities you can't have. Wow, there's that loading lag from the CPU maxing out. Okay, I am fixing to join the server. Let's see what happens. I miss AE2 trying to get Ender IO down. I really like Ender IO, but the inventory system it's got this panel. It's almost AE2-like, but it connects to like chests and stuff. I get the point. I really do. However, it still has some bugs that have existed ever since it got put in, and they don't seem to have a knack for hammering those out. I'm going to go to Matman to 20,006. Wow. Okay, that one is okay. End hub, dial. Let's go to the end and see what happens. Welcome, new subscriber, Matman. Receiver here to dial any location. So I can go end back to... Oh, actually, I can do that and dial Maple at my place, and it'll take me right back home. I'm gonna get some end stone. Somebody mined this out and then basically just left. If power lowish, coal contribution welcome for RF generation. Power is low-ish. Wow. Okay. Yeah, somebody was doing some mining. Oh God, why do we have 3 tall ceilings in here? Let's make us some space. Joshua Anderson, thank you for the subscription. There we go. I think FPS is actually stabilized. Come on, OBS. There we go. Basically, I have this window of about a minute, minute and a half. Sometimes it's up to 2 minutes right after I join, where my frame rate is like sub 20. It's pretty bad. So a lot of times you'll see me join and I get this load spike. So usually what I do is I join and wait for a second and it evens out. It does. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's weird. I'm not getting it all the time. I don't get it in some packs. I get it in other packs. I don't know what it is. So here we are in the end. Somebody has been doing some mining. I'm actually gonna... Whoop. Okay, Mr. Cranky Britches. I need some Enderman heads. Come here. I'm staring at you. What? Okay. That was unproductive. Rika Raccoon. I'm gonna say Rika. Is that your name is a tongue twister? Yeah, Rika, remember back when diamond chests were the sole source of good storage? Yeah, those were the days. Yep. 108 slots. That's why the modular storage from RF Tools is so good, is because it's 300 slots. Almost three times a diamond chest. Like 2.45 times, something like that. 2.75 times, I don't know. Yeah. If you're in the end, the 3 high ceiling are because of Dyer's break square spell. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Basically, he's made a giant hive for the Endermen to do whatever they want to. This still freaks me the hell out. But whatever. Okay. This must have been where he was actually fighting them. Hey, you, come here. Where'd you go? Dude! Come here. Come here. Okay. This thing is supposed to prevent them from teleporting. Oh, no, that's when powered. That's right. I need to actually make a, Yeah. Okay, I need to actually make a thing, too. So basically, I need to make a vibrant crystal and get some power on this. Then, oh, Enderman head, finally. I got 1. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually target set 25. This goes home. And I crash again. So anytime I change dimensions, I have a chance. Whoops. I'm crashing. You have to bear with me, folks. I'm actually going to back the music down just a moment. Come on. Yes, close. Thank you, Java. Okay, finally ended. Okay, I'm starting my instance back up. So I'm going to have to get into the end and sit in the end for a while, which means it's going to be a little boring. It works if you look at their belt buckle. Really? I thought it had to be their face, Preacher. Upgrade my CAD. Oh, I can't upgrade it any further because I don't know how to get through a lot of the actual Psy stuff at this point yet. Basically, once we stopped getting some updates, Psy kind of hit a wall. And we haven't really gotten any other major updates that have added anything to Psy. So at this point right now, I think there's maybe 1 or 2 other lessons. But because of how we were patched, I can't do those lessons because I'm bugged. If that makes sense. Basically, I'm stuck where I am in Psy. I can't make a better one, unfortunately. New sponsor, Flint and Steel. Thank you very much for the sponsorship. I appreciate it. That will go a long ways. Thank you very much for sponsoring. Yeah, blame Dyer, basically. So yeah, Julian Archer, I would love to. I'm hoping maybe once we get into 1.9 and we get what we have now for Psy ported over, I'll be able to make slightly quicker progress and get beyond that barrier. But I'm stuck where I am right now because of just basically ForgeCraft. It's one of them things. So yeah, let's get this enlarged. Rika, hey, sorry my name is such a tongue twister. Most people just opt to use Rika. Yeah, I'll just say Rika. It's too bad that you're getting these crashes, but we can hashtag blame Dyer for that, can't we? Actually, most times that we're getting crashes right now, it's McJitty's fault. But I like blaming Dyer or Soren. Usually I default to Soren. Okay, I am actually loading in. I'm actually going to switch over. We can switch over and give it about a 10 count, and we're going to see if I get a big spike or not. Okay, 0 FPS, 4 FPS, 25, 20, loading the world in around me. Bear with me just a minute here, folks. Okay. I'm going to swap over now. Come on, OBS. Here we go. So yeah, okay. Wonderful. Hitches. 6, 33, 16. I'm looking at the top right corner right now. 26, 30. And then suddenly it's just going to boom, skyrocket to 90. I have no reason, no rhyme as to what is loading in or why it's doing this, because you can see the whole world load in, and then after the world loads in and the monsters are here and the blocks are here, suddenly there's still, like, if you look at the memory, 4950, 4950, 4950, 4950. Yeah, in about 30 seconds to a minute, it'll all be fine. Yeah, we can't blame Soren since he's not on ForgeCraft, so Soren is in ForgeCraft. He's not on the server anymore because he's doing Skyblock and Build Guild, but he still is in ForgeCraft. Yeah, we can still blame him. Thank you very much for pushing things, Dark Preacher. I appreciate it. Dark Preacher and Shadowstar, who I think is still lurking somewhere, are my mods and my buds, and they help me run things. We have this little organization that we call the League of Ordinary Gamers, and the League of Ordinary Gamers is basically just a whole bunch of ordinary people. Some parents, some kids, people with lives, people that like to play the game for story mode sometimes, not just hardcore. We don't mind if you play a game on easy mode. We're not going to complain at you. Why was I coming back here? Vibrant Crystal. Right. I'm going to need a whole bunch of iron first because I'm going to have to actually make 2. Nope. 3. I'm still getting some lag. And we're going to put 3 of those across the top. And then that. I'm just going to plonk this down. Can I put that? No, I can't put that there. I'm going to go right there. Oh, God. And now, if I want to upgrade this and add power to it, I need to put a Vibrant Crystal on it. And Vibrant Crystal. Yep, emerald surrounded by those doodads. So I need an emerald, and then I think, how do I make you again? That's why I was actually going to the Who's a What's It. Hooray. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first we have to make some of that. Then we can actually throw some ender pearls at it. One of the reasons why I needed ender pearls so badly. Yeah, Dark Preacher is actually League community officer. He does community events, all sorts of stuff. And he's been planning movie nights that we're going to probably start doing. Maybe might start one tomorrow night. Basically use a service called Rabbit, RABB.IT. Anyway, head over to forum.vagram.com and register. Doesn't cost you anything. We're not going to spam you with anything at your email address. And just say hello. Say hi to people. We've got all sorts of stuff. We have a League Discord server that lots of people hang out on, chat on. Generally nice folks. I'm going to put that away. I'm actually going to put those in there. 2. So yeah. Actually, no, I have to wait until it's finished. Never mind. Oh yeah, we actually have a game vault for giveaways. Bet that got your attention. I can never get Rabbit to work for me, sadly. I can actually get it to work for me, and other people have been able to join my room and watch. We actually got 3 or 4 people in a one night where we watched a really old Godzilla movie. Just cuz. I still like my let me see if I can get this close to the camera. My poison glass. I love this thing. It's nice. It's round. It's made of this hard acrylic stuff, so it's almost bulletproof. Let's do that. Get 2 more of those. And put those in there. As soon as I get 1 of those bad boys, I can, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put you in there for the time being. Almost. I just need 1. I need 1 ingot. There we go. Good grief. Okay, we go over here. We do all the way around. We do that. We get a vibrant crystal. I think I have enough levels. I'm going to scream if I don't. Oh, 10 levels. That's it. Whoa. Okay. And then basic capacitor, which is 1 copper, 2 redstone, and gold ingots. I think that's 20 levels if I remember right. Basic capacitor. We go over here. We do this and this. That's another 10 levels. Okay. I'm not going to do double layer for now. That cuts down a whole bunch of the damage that the actual sword itself takes. Let's put those in there. I'm going to, for the time being... Actually, no, I'm going to take the end stone with me. But I do need to charge this up. There we go. All charged, ready to go. So now I'm going to port again, and I'm probably going to crash again. There we go. So it's only to the overworld that I crash, apparently. Can I charge this here? I can. Hey, cool. Okay. I'm gonna steal power. Whatever. So now we've got this thing. Yeah, see? Okay, now it's not just... Oh, good grief. That is in perfectly the wrong place. Thank you very much, Tomcraft. Increased skull and ender pearl drops. It said that before. Now it says Enderman can't teleport once hit and +2 damage when powered. That solves the problem. So now what I can do, just gonna stare at some dudes. Come here, guys. Oh, suddenly you can't teleport. Not so big and tough, are ya? I can get my gun, and I can set this to regen. Boom. Finally. Are you doing anything with Subnautica? Yeah, dude. I've got 10 episodes up on Subnautica, and more comes this weekend. There is more Subnautica coming in over the weekend. That's going to be fun. Subnautica is here to stay. That's going to be a long-term series. It is not going anywhere. Hi. Come here. So yeah, Subnautica is not vanishing. I intend... Come here, guys. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, that's not a normal one. Ow! Undying. Okay, that's interesting. And I crashed. It's gonna be hard. We might have to stick to the overworld. I thought it was going to be easier, but apparently anytime I go back to the overworld, I crash. So, yep, let's go back to this while things restart. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a problem. I hope it's fixed in 1.9. Because this is getting weary. Yeah, one day Rabbit just stopped working for me, and that made me sad. I wonder why it stopped working, though. Does it use Flash, Preach? So, yeah, Jedco. Yeah, Jedco says, yeah, saw those already. Need to find it and start it. Yep. Good. I really do love Subnautica. It's here to stay. It's going to be a long-time series. I really do enjoy that. Julian Archer, Vagram, do you have access to the liquid chisel and bit stuff? I do. That is actually the version that's currently on 1.8.9, this server. We might end up dealing with that. I'm going to have to go back to the end to get my stuff and at least crash once more. That's going to suck, but the worst part of it is that now I actually have to walk back over to McJitty's place to teleport to the end. I just need to use a bed over there. Over at McJitty's sphere. Yeah. Oh, you know what I could do? I have the power now. I can actually make a teleporter. I'll do that instead. Teleporter and a dialing device. So yeah. Maybe we could do a trivia contest, says Dark Preacher. I don't know. I thought moving between dimensions was a Thaumcraft bug. In 1.7.10 or 1.6.4, I can't remember which, there was a bug in vanilla where every time you went to the Nether and came back to the overworld, it caused a memory leak. I think in 1.7.10 there has at one time been a bug where every time you load into the another dimension and come back to the overworld, it would cause a crash. But I don't think that's an issue with our version of Thaumcraft, because we actually do have some fairly interesting and experimental versions of RF tools. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and switch. It's working so hard that it actually, there we go. OBS isn't picking it up yet. I'm getting horrible frame rate, but hey. Okay, I'm actually going to do dialing device, which is redstone torches, and I have 2 of those. See, 15 FPS, and I have no reason why. Yep. Let's go over here. I actually can make a dialing device and a matter transmitter. I may as well. Let's get some of those. Some of those, some of those, some of those. Basically, I need... Oh, no, you go there. Yep, I need that machine. I need this on either side, and then I need redstone all the way across it. That is our dialing device. Then I need a transmitter. Matter transmitter. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I need to make another one of those. 2 of those. Whoop, nothing in the middle. 4 of these bad boys. And what was it? 1, 2, 3. It's a good thing I have all these ender pearls. Okay. So we do this. Redstone on each side. Iron across the bottom. And then we do ender pearls across the top. Now, if I remember right, the receiver is iron across the top and ender pearls across the bottom, I think. So yeah, now I don't have to walk back. I am going to need a pick, though. Let's get this. I don't need to be carrying this stuff with me. I am going to need some power cables. And let's do... I can't remember if the... This does need power. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Arg. Let's bust this out. I'll fix it later. Whatever. Okay, so now... this is Vagram. That's Vagram. And I can do here. I need to get my own checker, see? End hub. Dialing device power low. What? Oh, did I forget to? I did. Yep. Dummy. Big old dummy head. Silly me. I'm going to go somewhere without power. Dial. There we go. Stare at the floor. Now the fun part. We get to see if a grave got made. There's a distinct possibility it did not. This is where you come in, apparently. Go up here. No grave here. The gravestone mod is unfortunately a little buggy. We have had several people that have recently had their stuff just totally lost. I'm trying not to look at any Enderman and tick them off. Okay. So here is where I get to dig. What? No, go away. Anything? What's this? Oh, dimensional shards. Okay. Okay. Didn't show up in here. Yeah, good thing I grabbed those ender pearls from McJitty's place. 100%. But it looks like my gravestone did not get made. And this is about the second time in a week it's happened to somebody where they basically lost all of their stuff. Which is bad, because I had a whole bunch of programs that I don't think I have backups for. Okay, I'm seeing something on the overworld map. That right there, it's like a... What is that? Let's go upstairs real quick. I'm really trying to get not to get my butt whooped by an Enderman, but whatever. What is that? It's like Ender Quartz or something. Or Ender Glowstone, I mean. Okay, right here, there is a weird thing. And I don't know what it is. This is the death point, basically. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like gravestone mods. I would rather, if you're going to use a gravestone mod, I would rather, this might not work. I'd rather just keep inventory. Because there's going to be situations where the gravestone mod doesn't fire. It doesn't make the gravestone. And somebody basically gets screwed out of their stuff. I'm going to... Let's put a nice roof on things. I don't know why it's not dark in here. Okay, I'm getting close to where I actually died. I'm still not seeing a gravestone. Yep. Only option I have is if it's really low. I don't think it's gonna be. I think we pretty much lost everything. Okay. Let's see. Yep, 100%. Just went to the overworld and crashed. Okay, I'm gonna start that back up. We can talk. So yeah, I have this theory that I think the server is gonna get reset soon. I'm not sure though. Yeah, Dark Breacher says, ruh-roh. Need a pumpkin on your nugget, says Stephen Burns. Yeah, pumpkins do help. That way I can look around. If I have to go back and search for the actual thing again, I might do that. But like right now, I need a flight ring and I don't have one. Yeah. Yeah, did it... Winterblade Gaming says, or somehow did it get created at full world height? I don't know, but I mean, I could just do a line of blocks straight up. Yeah. Dixie W says, oh no. Exactly. Phoenix Lodge, what's going on? That drive might be up at build height, you never know. Yeah. Basically, the only thing I have left is get a whole bunch of cobblestone. Just go back. I'm going to get some food when I go into the overworld. Get a whole bunch of cobblestone and just make a nerd pole straight up and see what happens. Because I see something that is whitish, grayish. It looks like to me a different color than all the blocks around it. Different color than all the blocks around it. And it looks like it's 2 or 3 pixels long. And our actual gravestones are a coffin that's like 2 or 3 pixels long and it's gray. So it might be just straight up. I'm gonna check that. We'll see. Yeah. Gavin McGrail, yo! I couldn't have said it better myself. Message deleted, too many caps. Sorry. Apparently I could have said it better myself. Waiting for things to load in. Bear with me just a minute here, folks. But if we can actually get our stuff, then maybe we can make some headway. Okay. I should be at my base. I think it's interesting that it's so predictable. Every time I go back to the overworld from another dimension, it crashes. But at least we know when it's going to crash. Okay. There we go. Overworked a lot. I'm actually going to keep that. I'm going to put this here. I've got a random iron sword. Dimlet parcel, a present for you. Okay. Just lost my stuff like you might have, Alex. Going back to check. Also, every time I go back to the overworld, boom, crash. Okay, these are things. What are these? Dimlet basic energy module. Okay, they're saying Thaumcraft. Maybe it is Thaumcraft. I don't know. So whoever brought that up might be right. Apparently that is a thing still. That might be at least. They're asking. I'm going to put that there. And now I'm going to... Oh, yeah, I need to go get some potatoes. Potatoes. And I need to cook them. Thaumcraft kept killing me after I would leave the nether. This is just a crash coming back to overworld when using RF tools stuff. Hopefully it's not going to be that bad. Oh, I already have some potatoes in here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put this right there, and then I'm going to do that, and then lots of cobblestone. Okay. Do I have any more armor sitting around? I do know that I actually have a spare CAD. But guess what? This one's bugged. Can't use it. I wonder... Hang on a sec. Okay, ignite, shuffle, smelt. Top tunnel. Okay, good. So I have my digging one. I have my tree chopper. That's my tree chopper one. That is my item magnet. That's my monster bouncer. Growth. So I have important stuff. Everything else I can code. That's good. That's good. Okay, so... starting teleportation back to the end. I don't have any... Actually, I might have pumpkins. I'm not going to go back for one now. I forgot. Where we're going, we don't need pumpkins. Actually, I do need pumpkins. Gonna get over here. And you see how this is 1, 2, 3? So what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to go this way. I expect I'm going to die, so whatever. Boing, 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 boing. Up we go. I'm at Y level 70, 80. $90. 100. Give me a second. And there is something way up there. I think that was a good call, Preacher. So we're going to go straight up. But it is high up there. Oh god, this is nauseating. Yep, I think it's actually at max build height. All I see is a shadow of the world around below me. And there's going to be a point where I think even that stops rendering. It is edging away slowly. Oh god. All this jumping's making me hungry. Winterblade said it first. Hey, Night Song, what's going on? Furbies are alive? What? It has sensitive ears? Nightbud is cranky and doesn't like loud noises. It's okay, Gavin. Yeah, I just, all caps messages, that gets blocked. It saves me a lot of hassle, so yeah. I'm anticipating that something is going to go horribly wrong with this. We just don't know what. Oh, there it is. Sure enough. There's my grave, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's not even at max height. Okay, so here's the bad part, right? Can I? No, I can't. Can't. Oh, I can put something there. Oh, it's just not solid. I can't right-click it. Right. Okay, so here's the bad part. Once I break this, I could actually have a monster of myself come back and try to kill me. Now, I'm going to make a... Can I go over here? Oh, God. Okay, that didn't do it. So... Hang on just a second. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to go silent for just a second. Keep listening to... Okay, I am sorry about that. Cat was going quietly crazy. It's like the worst version of Skyblock ever. So here's what I need to do, right? I need to do this and this. I actually made this a little too high. Oh crap, no. Because what I need to do is I need to have blocks underneath this so that when I break it, they don't go flying all the way down. Found my grave. Max build height. Whoops. Okay, so here's the hilarious part. I'm going to do this. There's a high possibility I'm going to get locked in here with my own doppelganger. Skyblock in the end. Somebody's going to make a pack out of that. Okay. I'm going to shift. And there he is. So, I now have my own doppelganger over there. And I now have to go, I'm just going to use netherrack. I have to go back there to get my stuff. I'm shocked that I actually didn't crash that time. That's important. So yeah. Now the good thing is when we teleport back there, this is probably when I'm going to crash. Yep, crashed. Okay. So the good thing is we're actually going to get my stuff back. I think. I don't know, because now I died real quick. Is all of my stuff still on the ground, or is it going to be in a grave? Once I get into the end, I have 5 minutes. Ladders. I don't know if I have that many ladders. I have that much wood. That is a point, Night Song. But now that I've actually teleported back to the end, if I go back to the overworld, I'm going to have to crash and reload. I'd just rather use a massive nerd pole again. So yeah, this is the grave zombie is just rude. And that's one of the things I really hate about this. You died, you had to go fetch your stuff. And a lot of times the grave's in the wrong location. That's bad enough. Now they've actually got this thing that is actually capable of one-shotting you. It does 20 points of health. 20 points. That's all 10 hearts, ladies and gentlemen. It does 20 points in one shot. So if you do not come back in full armor, full diamond armor, because by the way, full iron armor, you'll still get killed in one shot. I don't know why. It ignores it or something. If you come back in full diamond armor, you've got 2 shots. It's going to take basically 3/4 of your health in the first hit, and it's going to kill you on the second hit. That's it. It is ruthless, and I really hated it. It has bogged down so much of my progress on ForgeCraft, but this right here, I'm basically constantly reloading. This is the ForgeCraft life. It is not as glamorous as people think it is. Same grave, he won't be there. He kills you and poops. It's not going to be the same grave. It's going to be a new grave. Night Song. Because I busted that grave, he spawned and killed me. So when I busted that grave, all that stuff drops onto the ground. Now the question is, how much of it did I pick up and goes in the new grave? How much of it is just sitting there? And also, is it even going to make a new grave? It's already tried to make it at max build height for this one. Dragged all the new stuff to the same grave too, from what I've seen playing it with myself. Nope, it doesn't. I've actually lost stuff because I didn't pick it up when he killed me the second time, and it was still sitting on the ground from the first grave. So yeah, it does not actually put it into the same grave. It actually has to make a new grave for when you die, because I just broke the old grave. That's what causes him to spawn. Okay, that's a good sign. So now we start making netherrack ugliness. Yep. So basically, this is the hazard of being on ForgeCraft 1. They tune it to be fairly hardcore, and it's way outside of my play range. I struggle and I try, and this is what happens. You get a lot of deaths in one streak because they want this hardcore mod that basically insults you after you die and calls you a dumbass. And it's frustrating. It really is. It's just so outside of my normal playstyle. Yep. And my ghost. 1 hit, 1 kill. Going back. Yeah, lucky you. We'll see. I don't know. Might have just lost him all over again. I think we're getting stabilized now. There we go. Nope. Still working hard. Come on. There we go. And see, suddenly it's 89 FPS. Makes no sense. So yeah. Hey, Chris Jackman. Welcome to Death-O-Rama on ForgeCraft 1. Oh, I see the platform. I see the platform. Best part is that it wasn't where my death waypoint was. Yeah. Mine was where my death waypoint was, but it was just straight up. 150 blocks. How close am I? Oh, God. Not even. I'm in the end trying to retrieve my stuff from my doppelganger. That's what's up, Chris Jackman. It's different in 1.9. I would almost guarantee you it's different in 1.9. But right now, the ghost does not spawn. You don't get the doppelganger until you've broken the grave. And when you break the grave, all your stuff goes out on the floor. So... yeah, see? And this is basically where I died. So I broke the grave and I saw it open up. And it killed me. You get another box. I'm hoping we're not going to get another ghost. See? And that one just remade in the same spot. In theory, I need light, heavy armor, and a big gun. Okay. I think the only solution now is actually the ladders. We're going to have to get all of this stuff and all of those ladders. I think this is pretty much the only solution I've got now. Let's do that. Okay. So yeah, I've actually had this ghost show up 5 deaths in a row. 5. Oh, this is going to take a lot of wood. Oh, God. I've had him show up 5 times in a row. And I've had him show up once and then never again. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just totally random. Makes no sense. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to remember the pumpkin this time. And put it on my... oh, God. Let's take it off until the last minute. I'm going to have to resort to bread. And I'm going to take half of them because I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Let's get... I have... oh, yeah, I have the bamboo. Bamboo is basically sticks. So, yeah, sometimes it only checks for ghosts when it's actually a new grave. As far as I understand it, the way that it's been explained to me, that's how it works. Grave zombies wearing leather armor and carrying a sword. How is that fair? Yeah, Vagram kill Vagram. Yeah. Real password. What's going up? Second nerd pull in the sky, Chris Jackman. Not the first. Good news, all your stuff is in the grave. Bad news, all your stuff is in the grave. Every time you break a new grave, It, yep. Every time you break a new grave, you, basically have to check. Or every time you make a grave. Nope, too little durability. I'm going to take this one. It has a potential for spawning a ghost. So when you break a grave, it is killing you and then leaving a new one. Basically with the mechanic. Now that's the thing, is that if you die to your ghost, a new headstone doesn't get left. Supposedly. That's how it's been explained to me. I don't know. Because as soon as you break it, you'll see it open up. You'll see a split second where the color changes. The inside's like a blue velvet or a green velvet, something like that. I can't remember what color. And that's how you can know if you've actually broken it and gotten the lid off. So basically, once that happens and the ghost kills you, it remakes it with a new one, and it gets all your... I guess it gets all your stuff and puts it in that. But I have lost things during that process because I did not get them fast enough when I broke the grave because I wasn't standing on it or right next to it. So yeah. I've seen him spawn with diamond gear. I've seen him spawn with full leather gear before. It's random, but they always have armor. And they always hit you for 20 or more hit points of health. So they will always do a full thing of damage to you. Always. And I don't have the resources to go on an armor binge and lose it again. So I'm going to try. My map is really screwed up here. And this is going to crash me. Yep. Crash me. We're going to go back to base camp again. And I'm going to reload so I can be in the end. So yeah. Yeah, it already one-shots you. This is just insulting. Yeah, I can't kill that thing in 2 shots, much less 1 shot. I have to hit it 3 or 4 times a lot. Quite often. Quite often. I've seen them spawn in full armor every single time. Sometimes it's like, I don't know if it varies, if it's always diamond. No, I've seen him in leather gear. I've seen him head-to-toe leather before, so it can't be always diamond. But I've never seen him without armor. Yeah, I had a streak where I was dying right next to Dyer's base. And the first time it was leather, and I came back with leather and a weapon. When it spawned, it was in diamond gear. And it was like, and it just one-shot me. You can't win tonight. No, I can't. Supposedly, there's a ritual you can perform to keep the zombie from spawning. Preacher, if you can look it up, I'll do it. But at this rate, we might have to call it a night because I think we're probably going to get a server reset soon anyway. This might be the end of ForgeCraft 1 going out with a wave of deaths. I'm going to plead with them if the same mod is set the same way in ForgeCraft when they reset it to 1.9. I'm not going to play because I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It is just not worth the effort. This is what I spend whole nights doing, is basically with this kind of bug where we crash between loading dimensions. You are crashing, reloading constantly. It's not just once there and once back. It's not that big a deal. It's the fact that you're dying so much. So, yeah. Okay. Reloaded, stepping back on. You can opt out of the mod experience. S-Dubs. Hey, S-Dubs, what's going on, man? Yeah, this is the glamour and the glitz of ForgeCraft. Most people, you don't get to really see this quite a bit. I have my dumb hat that I'm going to put on, and I can't see a ding darn thing. Let me switch back to cam. I'm getting horrible frame rate here. Come on. There we go. Logix, hey, what's going on? Yeah, if it resets, there's probably going to be some people blowing up their bases, but it's probably not going to be Soren blowing up Dyer's base. If Soren blows up Dyer's base again, he's probably going to be quite cranky. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, this is going quickly. Mildly terrified of going back down this, but... I gotta see if I missed anything. Nope, I did not. Okay. Go back up. This has got to be riveting, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. I actually don't know if I'm going to have enough ladders. Might have to go back for more. God, this is such a tall nerd bowl. Ugh. I see the death pointers are coming in closer, but I am not going to have enough ladders. Nope. Can you bring ladders? Like stacks? Also, bring a big gun. Okay, Alex. Begged Alex B is going to help me, hopefully. Don't have that. Okay. He has joined, and in theory, he's actually here. It's interesting that I just realized if I put my pumpkin on, I lose my mini-map. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. We're all the way back down now. Ah! Get away from me, big weirdo. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait here for a second. Nothing other than the headstone listed in JEI. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, Graves mod. And that doesn't have any... Yep, Graves mod, headstone. Rename an anvil to put a name on the headstone. And you can make them. I don't know why you'd want to. But basically, as it stands right now, I'm going to get one headstone for like 3 deaths or whatever this is. So yeah. We're going to have to wait here for a little bit until help can arrive. Let me see. Nope, not there. I need to come over here. What are the odds we can get an admin to help? Okay. Trying to see how much help I can summon. Yeah, it's Subscribe. I corrected it, but people wanted it changed back. Don't ask, Logix. Yeah. I actually corrected it to Subscribe, and somebody said, I like Subscribe better. Oh, okay, whatever, dude. No relics in JEI. Can't make them. Super helpful. Server shutting down in 10 seconds. Okay, I'm stepping off. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, be a subscriber, man. Supposed to go down. Or should I just log back in and see what's going on? I wonder. Hello. There's nobody in the chat channel. Logic says, I'm already a subscriber. It makes it special, Vay. It's quirky, Vagrant. You can be a spoonster. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to log back in. I got no ideas, man. No ideas. Okay. Apparently that was just ForgeCraft, the chat ID for IRC, I think? I don't know. I have no clue what's going on anymore. So Alex is on the server. I don't think they're here yet. Ah! Hate Endermen, they're creepy. I'm looking out through my weird glasses with my pumpkin head. Hello. I best not do that. If an Enderman walks in front of me, they're going to swat me. Nope. That's ForgeCraft 2. That's why I logged out in panic. ForgeCraft 2 is shutting down and coming back up. That's probably what they're resetting. Ooh, sounds of trouble. Are you, I'm in the end. If you're not, you have a 50-50 chance of crashing when you zone in. I am out on top, directly above the end hub teleporters. With a pumpkin on my head. Let's see if that helps. Okay. I'm going to disconnect from that for the time being and come back over here. Okay. Teleporter at my base or McJitty's? What? McJitty's spear. That is. Yeah, getting in a staring contest with them, you have a pumpkin. Can I do that? Can I look at them? Does it matter? I thought they could still get pissed if you looked at them wrong. This just lowered the possibility. Okay, they're not mad at me. Yay. Yeah, it's only a cursory. So far as I can tell, there's nothing in the code for spawning a grave zombie that actually checks any sort of opt-out ritual. Oh, so Winterblade's looking at the code. Okay. Yeah, as far as I've been able to tell, and I think I've looked in the actual config for the mod, I don't even think there was an option in there to turn it off. And I've asked Fireball, and Fireball just kind of went, huh, and never responded. Oh, is it in the config? But, like, if you look at the code for actually them spawning, there's nothing there. So, okay, well, you can at least turn it off in the config. The original version we had no way of doing it. I haven't looked since then. The pumpkin negates the effect. Says Chris Jackman. Okay, so I can go on a walking tour of the end. Hi. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. I'm going to pick some flowers. Actually, no. It's pointless because I'm going to lose them. That's him coming to the end. So he's going to log back in and he will be in here. And then we're still going to have to do that when we actually crash when we go back to the overworld. The config does turn them off. Okay, so you can do the config to turn the ghosts off. I'm going to actually continually, yes. Just log back in once you're started up again, you'll be transferred to where you were going. So yeah. Yeah, the config mentions a way to opt out of the mod experience, but no details on how. The config does turn them off. Well, wait a minute. Does that mean that if I turn it off on my... I wonder if that's client side. I might have to check that. Shane Durbin, what's going on? Oh, we're fabulous. I've died. What's the count, everybody? How many times have I died? I'm tempted to put a death counter up here. I never use them. I always wait till I'm op to go to the end and just slaughter them. OP. Yeah. Mods, graves. Yep. But yeah, it doesn't make me wonder. 4 deaths. Okay, so I've died 4 times. 3 of those were just trying to recover my stuff from the ghost that's haunting my grave. Is it 3? Okay, Alex is back on the server. Hi, guys. What the heck is that? There's a windmill up here powering something. What? Somebody's using immersive engineering in the end. I think. Yep, I think that's immersive engineering. That's wild. I don't know what to think about that. If Direwolf's been up here, it probably could be him. I don't know. What was the original purpose of going up here anyway? Oh, going to the end. I was getting Enderman heads. I need Enderman heads to progress in Ender IO. I came up here with my Ender sword and basically ended up getting killed by an undying Enderman. There is a mod. I don't think it's Ender IO. I think we have the option turned off. I think it's Stormcraft, which will randomly make normal mobs, which are more powerful and have random effects. I got killed by an undying Enderman that swatted me and took a big chunk of my health away in one swing. It wasn't a one-shot, but he did significant damage in a couple of hits. So yeah, basically that's why I was here, was for Enderman heads. I got 1 and then died. And then it's been this basically loop of trying to figure out, A, where the grave was. Once we found the grave, and it's all the way up at Y256. Once we found the grave, I break it, a doppelganger of me spawns, and all hell breaks loose. I've died, I think, at least 2 times, if not 3 times, to the doppelganger now. Yeah. Oh, the actual windmills are powering a teleporter over there. It's Direwolf's teleporter. Okay. What about a water wheel and a TARDIS? That'll work. I don't have a TARDIS. This is a different mod pack. Yeah, it's to power the teleporter. 2 settings. Grave zombies can happen, true false, and players can perform ritual to opt out, true false. So I think if you do the ritual opt out thing in the config, what if it just turns the thing off on the player's end? What if that's the client side setting to opt out? To do has a comment on it. Okay, Winterblade Gaming is saying this, looking at the code for the Graves mod. Okay, so Spawn Player Zombie has a comment. To do, make if player has items, make the chance less, which means it hasn't been done, which means I'm betting you that opt-out config does nothing. Yep. And he's got a pumpkin too. Need ladders for the top. He's decked out in some kind of armor. Alex actually had his, he died, and the gravestone never got, I don't think the grave ever got made. He lost everything, basically. I don't want to bump into him on the actual ladder. Yeah, the config to turn them off probably works. The problem is, Preacher, that's probably server side, which means if I changed it on my end, it would just get reset once I connected to the server. Hashtag blame Fireball. But until somebody figures out the opt-out ritual, yeah. Yeah, Chris Jackman, I always play on easy. I'm always easy or normal. I mean, not that it couldn't be done, but I've never seen a mod that lets a client control server configs like that. Technically speaking, if you do an opt-out option, it could check if the player has changed the client-side opt-out config, which would allow them to maybe turn off the ghost for those players. But it would probably just be easier to turn off, make it a server config, and have the opt-out ritual on for everyone or off for everyone. But it hasn't even been coded in yet. Okay, so he brought enough ladders, he got to the top. There's a weird chance some graves end up at build height. Yeah, that's where this is. It's up at build height, up in the end. Y256, and it's a pain in the butt. There isn't collision 1.8.9. Yeah, I know. I don't have to worry about literally bumping into him on the ladder logics. I'm worried about him actually still making the ladder while I'm going up there, because I didn't have enough to get to the top. And I don't want to get to the top of half a ladder while he's still putting it down, because I'd get in the way camera-wise. I've already got a platform up there with walls and everything. What about Project E, which basically lets you add EMC on the fly? Aren't you basically changing the config whitelist that way? That is true, Chris Jackman, but like Password is saying, you basically have to be an opt to do that. But it does work. There are ways you can have a client-side config change the server behavior. That's a deal. It's just not common. Okay. I'm going to take this dumb helmet off. Break it from up here. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I got this, I got this, I got this back, I got this back. I don't need the bread because I have a ton of baked stuff now. That. There's gonna be like a metric ton of cobblestone. Looking. I can't remember. I don't think I am. I think this is everything. It's the important stuff. I got the bag. Oh, there's the slime sling. Nope. Got everything. So now I do this. That. And, oh god, this is the terrifying part. Oh god. Oh, wait a minute. I have slime boots. Who has faith in my... Do I have faith in my slime boots? I'm gonna put my hat back on. Yeah, I think him breaking the grave broke the cycle. Okay. Screw it. Taking the ladder. Hands free. Do it, do it, do it. I am so tempted, but I've gone through so much pain. I have a stream telling me to jump. Yeah. Yay! Okay, did work. Well, now we have a giant ender diving board. Thanks for the help. Alex to the rescue. Aha! Bahamar has joined ForgeCraft 2. Hi, Bahamar. I don't know if you can see us. He might not have the mods installed yet. Okay, I'm going to... Boing, boing, boing. Okay. I'm gonna go in here and check this off. And now we can... Oh, that's regen. Hang on a sec. Digger. Actually... There we go. Perfect. You go away. Okay, so now I can actually probably hit them without them getting close to me. Yay for white screens. Come here. There we go. This is my kind of Enderman setup. Come here. And see, you've got like 2 blocks of swinging range. And then I can just boop, boop, come out here, put them back. The only problem is, several resets ago on the ForgeCraft servers, I actually made a kind of an Ender reserve, so to speak. And basically what I did... Oh god, I'm gonna do that. That. I made an Ender reserve, right? So I could actually, it was basically this. It was 2 blocks high. Come again, let me know. Gonna finish working with it. Thanks. Thanks tons, actually. Basically, I made this kind of little thing where you could get into the end through, this was at the chicken coop, and on FC2, and I teleport in there, and it was this half-height little thing like this. It was only 2 blocks tall, and it made it to where the Enderman would stop right there. So they couldn't get within arm's reach of me, but I could swing at them. So yeah. Yeah, is Psy hard to learn, says Logix. Yes. Yes, it is. Train Crazy B, yay for white screens. I wanted to watch him die from my angle, says Train Crazy B. Right. Train Crazy, that must be Alex. Hi, Alex. Yeah, yeah. So, not hard to learn, it's just hard to make the spells. Basically, it is math and logic, and that's just way outside of my wheelhouse. So I have to kind of stumble around and figure out the basics or copy somebody. Yeah. JC Gaming. Ooh. What's going on? JC Gaming. Sneaky Alex is Train Crazy B. Yep. Yeah. But basically, Psy is math the mod. JC Gaming, thank you very much for the subscription. Okay, let's see if we can get some Enderman up here. Come here. Come here. Where'd you go? Hi. See, I need a... Oh, I do have a magnet. Hang on a sec. I can do... Etch. Let's see if there's any down here. Nope. Nope, I'm running out of them. Come here, guys. Come here. Wow, those guys don't give a good gosh darn for me. I'm gonna go. Really? Wow, okay, this is interesting. They don't count as hostile in the end. Really? There we go, got one. Come here. Come here. Bite ya. He's stepping on a plant. Oh, he's stepping on crystals. Even better. Come here, dummy. Wow, this guy is stupid. Okay, can't get him. Let's up the voltage a little bit. I said pay attention to me. Hey, you. Aha. Suddenly you're cranky, huh? I'll show you guys. I got a gun. I'll use it. Whoops. Killed myself. Okay. I think that's going to be the stopping point here. It looks like ForgeCraft 2 is actually starting up. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, hour and 45. I am worn out, and I think ForgeCraft 1 is probably at the end of its life cycle. That's fine. Yeah, I've been staring at him, trying to piss him off. Go over to chat real quick. Oh, let's see. Alex B. Yep, I'm sneaky. Come back on and just collect them if you want. Nah. I was looking for ender heads, but I mean, honestly, I think if we're going to get a reset, yeah, now where will my grave be? It's probably going to be at max height. But it looks like ForgeCraft 2 is getting prepped, which means everybody's going to switch over to that. And if that's the case, I might switch over there too. We'll see. But it's probably not going to be functional until tomorrow or the next day. If it's actually being worked on, you'll crash. But if you don't mind. Okay, Alex is going to take care of me. I'm going to wait here. It's probably going to be at Y256 again. Just FYI, not like the pack is 1,000 mods. Yeah, well. Try your psi spell after they're mad. No, it doesn't matter, basically, because I can tag Enderman in the overworld with that spell, and they count as hostile immediately. I don't have to piss them off. Also, hi, Wirewolf. Yeah, I don't have to tick them off in the overworld. They don't automatically count as hostile in the end. I'm pretty sure they don't count as hostile at all. We'll see. I don't know. If he can get my stuff for me, we can fix it. I think I just heard... Yeah, here he is. Cobble! Awesome. We're going to get stuff delivery in theory. That's one point with yeah, Dark Preacher says, just laughed so hard I had a coughing fit. I'm here to entertain. That's one point with using that explode spell that I don't like. I almost never pull that thing out because basically when you have your gun inside and you fire, it's not firing in a straight line. It is firing in a cone that gets increasingly wider. So I was looking over that block in front of me, but the cone spread out just enough that it clipped the far top edge of that block and it exploded in my face. That's what happened. Yep, it's up there. Great. At least it's predictable. At least it's predictable. So yeah. So that's what happened, is that actual cone spread out just enough that it clipped the very tippy top far edge of that actual thing. And that's what happened. That's why it's exploded. And that's one of the reasons why for the longest time, I made that explode spell and then immediately took it off my gun, is because it's basically a hazard. But I've used it recently for some quick kind of like, I need to kill something, stuff like that. So I left it on there. I really shouldn't have used it. That was a suicide wish. It was a death wish waiting to happen. See you later, Winterblade Gaming. I think I missed him already. Yeah, I do still have my Enderman head. Yeah. I got one. I dumped it way back when we first died. Or I think I got one and then we came back to put power on the sword. And that's when I dumped it off. And I've got 14 zombie heads. I have at least a Enderman head. So like right now, if I did, what's it called? I have the materials. I could make another The Ender sword. If we do at Ender.io, we look at this, okay? In order to make something like a soul binder, I need an Enderman head to make a soul binder. So I couldn't even make like powered spawners. Couldn't even do that. I think the slice and dice, is that in here somewhere? Yep, there it is, slice and dice. That requires any kind of head, so I could have used a zombie head for that. But for the actual soul binder, I need one of each kind specifically. So I would still have to go out and behead a whole bunch of creepers until I got one of those and the zombie skull. A zombie and then a skull. I think over here. No, I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Okay. I have right now a zombie head and zombie head and a Enderman head. That's it. Because you guys normally think, well, Vagram, why don't you have Tinker's Construct in the pack? Why don't you make beheading on a Tinker's Construct weapon? Beheading hasn't been put back into Tinker's Construct yet. There's about half of Tycho that's still missing. Amar Khan, welcome. Welcome. Thank you very much for the subscription. Yeah, so basically, I'm just looking around. There's nothing to show. I'll here. I'm literally parked stationary right now. There's nothing to show. I haven't got my inventory yet. Nope. He says, does he swear? Nope. I try not to. Every once in a while, I'll say ass, but that's it. I hope that's not a bad word. Some people consider it a bad word. I'm not G, I'm PG. Does that make sense? So yeah. So yeah, I did not mean to be on game cap because I meant to not be on game cap because there's nothing to show. I'm literally stationary right now. I just ran around and checked the number of heads. The only heads I have is a zombie head and a Enderman head. That's it. So right now I at least have the Ender sword, and I could make another Ender sword, but I would still have to go behead a skeleton and a creeper. There is no beheading from Tycho anymore. So I couldn't use that for the longest time. That's why I was having trouble initially getting heads for things, because there's some other mods that use monster heads, but there's no way to get them. And so finally, Ender.io gets put into it. I dive into Ender.io full tilt, but the one thing Ender.io actually needs a lot of that are kind of hard to get is Enderman heads. So yeah, I'm actually going to switch back to game real quick so you guys at least have something to look at instead of just me. Yeah. Idea HQ subbed. Chris Jackman, Vagram's rated PG-13. I really do try. Periodically, you get frustrated with things, and you just have to say, well, darn it, or, whatever. Every once in a while, I do not hard cuss, because I really think that there's no point to. You really don't need to. I think you can be perfectly entertaining and say fiddlesticks or fudge nuggets instead of saying bad words. It's not that I think that bad words are crude. It's just that there's no real point to it. It's excessive. It's over the top. If you're playing video games, especially if you're playing Minecraft, if you're playing video games, you're catering to kids. Whether you like it or not, whether you try to or not, you're catering to kids. That's it. That's where I stand. So yeah. Yeah, there is no scythe, no battle axe, no beheading. Beheading is not back in Tinker's in the version we have, S-dubs. It might be in public versions, but not the one we have here because we haven't been updated on the server in weeks. So if it's been put back in, we do not have that update. There's no way to put beheading on a weapon right now on ForgeCraft 1, and that's the problem. Shane Different says, which is refreshing. Vagram does not swear because it's getting difficult to find players that do not. I've stopped watching some players because of that. Jedco, I agree. I don't swear on video either. I got kids that watch my stuff. Exactly. Now, okay, every once in a while, if I get really frustrated at home off camera, yeah, I will swear. But that's usually when I'm by myself or my wife is around. I know how to limit myself. I know how to control myself. I do not have to drop the F-bomb, so to speak, in order to feel cool, in order to get the effect across. You can get just as much emotion and effect across just by changing your voice or your inflection. It's just little things. You don't have to cuss. So yeah. Studies say differently. They've done studies on cussing and how it relieves stress. Technically speaking, cussing does relieve stress. That is true. So he just crashed. He teleported and then crashed, I think. Why does this always? Anyway. They have done studies on how cussing can actually help relieve pain. If you're in pain, you can actually cuss and it makes the pain level go down. But it's still the factor of a modicum of self-control. If something frustrating happens in a video game, you don't need to. Not really. There's no point. So yeah, MR, I try not to. I really do. I try my hardest not to. My wife can make a sailor blush, says Craig. Woo! Yeah, I like people that don't swear. I really do try to keep it clean, MR. I know that if I'm playing video games and putting videos out for it on YouTube, kids are going to find it. There is no way to stop a kid other than adult rating my videos. And I am doing that for Wolfenstein, The New Order. I have those flagged as adult videos, specifically because I don't want any old kid watching them. Now, could a kid walked up to their parents' computer with their parents' account signed in and get past that age rating? Yes, but I only have so much influence on that. But I'm doing my hardest. I really do try to keep it relatively clean. Yeah. Cleaver was a basic inherent beheading, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Not great, but better than nothing. No, says Stephen Burns. Actually, we have the cleaver, but there's no beheading mechanism. I could make a chest. Epic shader grab bag? Epic shader grab bag? Yes. Awesome. Let's put that there. That there. Yeah, I don't know, he says. Put that there. Any potatoes? Oh, more. Oh, there's my pumpkin. Yay. And there's the potatoes. Yay. Thanks. Retiring from Enderman. Wow, I can't spell. Enderman hunting for the night. That's it. Oh, and there's 2 gravestones. Here we go. Let's see. Dun dun dun. He was like kind of manic. Like he's really happy about something. I'm going to open this. Shader sponsor. Okay, weird. I have literally nothing I can use that on. I'm going to put some of this stuff away. Like I have a whole bunch of that stuff I can put away. I can put that away. I can't remember why I have 64 seeds. That's a mystery to me. Lost map? I don't get how that works. Oh, factorization. Yeah, it's factorization thing. Putter says Teddy here. I can't believe Teddy here is actually alive, dude. I thought you were working, like, permanently, like no sleep. No, sleep. Till Teddy. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna randomly put that in there. That, put that up, put that up. I'm gonna put that in there temporarily. Put that in there. Thanks again. Lifesaver. So it looks like Pahi Butt is working on FC2. What is ForgeCraft? Says MR Khan. ForgeCraft is a private group of people that like to get together and test a lot of mods that mod developers make. A big chunk of ForgeCraft is actually mod developers. So we are basically a big testing server. Unfortunately, what that means is you get a lot of what tonight is bugs that reoccur over and over, and you kind of have to fight them in order to get them solved. But it's very cool. There is a lot to it that's actually very fun, but it can be hard work. If you're resetting, are you going to murderize all your villagers? Actually, yes. I might set up a little TNT, because it's pretty easy to make, and some redstone, and just bomb them out. If it is happening, then before anything happens before FC1 gets reset, I will probably record doing that to my villagers, if not live stream it. Now, here's the thing, though. If ForgeCraft 2 resets, that would have sucked. Negative 256. If ForgeCraft 2 does reset, there's no guarantee it's going to be super stable. We might all step onto it tomorrow and it's a disaster of crashing. So it's going to be tentative. Just because ForgeCraft 2 is coming up doesn't mean I'm going to abandon ForgeCraft 1. We'll have to see. But yeah. I wish it was downloadable. MR Khan, I actually do have a mod pack in a world that's downloadable. If you're interested, you can look up the Vagrant's Chance 3 mod pack. Hey, Vay, what do you use for your background music? Do you use something like huge mega mixes or Spotify or something? Dixie W, I actually have a playlist that I use that is all music from machinimasound.com. I'm actually going to do http://machinimasound.com. That is where I get all of my music from right now, specifically because a lot of my music is free stuff from there, and their free stuff they do not claim. They let you use it as long as you give credit for it, basically. So all of my music comes from Machinima Sound. You can go over there and get it all yourself. Now, I am talking to a lot of musical artists on SoundCloud, and I'm getting permission to use their music. Like there's a guy named Jazz Enough, and I'm putting together a playlist. So you're probably going to start hearing some new music here in the future. So yeah, hopefully that helps, Dixie W. Yeah. Blow the whole base, says Chris Jackman. We'll see. I think Vihomar said it best. Soren gives the best edge case testing. Pretty much. Bobby Parcell says, I've been playing the VC3 mod pack and I love it. Well, it's good to hear. Thank you very much, Bobby. Yeah, awesome. Royalty free for the win. Exactly. Yeah. Now, they do have music you can buy, but it's a one-time buy, and that's it. And you can use it over and over. They also have a lot of free stuff, and they have really good music there. Okay. Wrapping things up for the night here. Thanks again. Alex B to the rescue. Thank you very much, Alex B. Alex B. MR, if you wish to play something closer to the ForgeCraft server, though, look up Feed the Beast Unstable. Be careful, though. Yeah, it's a good point, Chris Jackman. Royalty free is the open source of the music industry, much like I do, says Real Password. Exactly. Yeah. So I highly recommend you actually go check out. You could do what I do. If you are a creator and you're looking for good music, go rummage around on SoundCloud.com. If you find a musician that you really like, just send them a message. You can send them a private message and say, hey, and this is what I did. I make content on YouTube. I live stream on YouTube. I would like to use your music in the background, and I will credit you. Is this okay? And they said, almost every single instance, overwhelmingly, yes. Great. Just let me know where you're using it. And that's it. Really nice people over there. I'm just accruing more than 30 minutes of music, basically. That's all I got right now is one playlist of 30 minutes. So yeah, I like Kevin MacLeod's stuff. Really, really good. I said much like I do in Yoda's voice in my head. Incompetech is great for music. That's royalty free as well. That's really good to use. Can you make a mod pack with 100 or 50 mods, please? MRCon, I already have one. I have one with about 100 mods in it. It's called Vagram's Chance 3. If you go look up my name, Vagram, on atlauncher.com, you'll find it. Say bye to the stream. Yep. Yeah, exactly what Dark Preacher's talking about. If you go to atlauncher.com, you just search for Vagram, my name, and you'll see a mod pack called Vagram's Chance. There we go. Bye stream from Alex B. Okay, I'm actually going to swap over to face cam here. We can answer some questions. Jedko says, I play that one, Vay. Love it. So you actually play the VC3 pack, do you, Jedko? We work really hard on that pack. We put a lot of love into it. We put a lot of hard work into making sure it runs and gets it as smooth as possible. Oh, yeah. I charge $100 for item retrieval. Thank you very, very much, Alex. Very funny. It's atlauncher.com. Go over there. AT and then launcher.com. That's where you got to go, MR. Is that in loonies? I think he's on the bottom of the planet. I always forget who's where. Oh, I mentioned t-shirts before. I have mentioned t-shirts before, actually. And I still am getting some kind of verdict and some answers. Basically, if you're curious about getting a League of Ordinary Gamers t-shirt, let me see if I actually have some graphics on this. Hang on a sec. Do I have... I don't need that. Okay, I'm going to do real quick image. Okay, I still have the picture here somewhere. I'm going to make it show up magically over my face in 3, 2, 1. If you are interested in a t-shirt like this one, this is a League of Ordinary Gamers t-shirt. We'll probably have it in some dark browns, some light browns, some dark grays and light grays. I think I've heard a request for a green. I'm not sure how that would look. I'm colorblind. I'm the worst to ask. But we're probably going to make it available in 3 or 4 colors over on teespring.com. If you are curious about this, please let me know. Either let me know here or let me know via Twitter. Because the more people I get that are interested in this shirt, it's going to be $25 on Teespring. If you're interested in it, let me know. I'll start the campaign up this weekend, and it'll run for about 3 weeks. And it'll be taking orders for 3 weeks. But once that run finishes, we won't get the t-shirt again until we start a new campaign. So, think about it. Think about it. For us, no deaths here. Yeah, there's more free info on this stream than anywhere, says Jedko. So yeah, anyway, let me transition back to that. Thank you very, very much. If you're curious about the League of Ordinary Gamers t-shirt, hit me up on Twitter @Vagram or on the forums. Post it over there. We want a t-shirt. I would be curious to hear from you very, very much. Otherwise, keep your eyes peeled. Maybe that'll actually happen at some point here in the next week or so. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm actually going to wrap things up here. It's been about 2 hours. I'm getting tired. It's late. I'm old. I will see you later. Thank you very much for putting up with my death spiral. That's my word of the day. Death spiral. I think that's 2 words hyphenated, but whatever. I'm going to go with it. It's cool. Death spiral. It sounds like a really neat rock band. Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.